before coming into EYJ, I was a bit on the blind side, I would say. So I wasn't aware that there were organizations advocating for the rights of LGBT persons, navigating spaces so it is safe for them to be a part of those spaces or to access those services and such. And most of what I knew was what was being portrayed in print media, television, radio, etc. So based on the news that was coming about the community, etc., that's where I got most of my information from about the LGBT community. Also, I was a bit on the shy side. So you wanna catch me doing a video like this or presenting in front of persons. Fast forward a little bit into the future, I was at UA, University of the West Indies, in my second year, where we were required to do a 4-month internship at an agency that uses social workers and such. One of my friends told me about JFlag and told me to select it. So I selected it and we both got through to do our internship there. So when after we got the call to say we were selected and this is where we'll be doing our internship, we got invited to the company's 18th anniversary celebration, where we learned a lot of stuff, a little bit of the history of the organization, the work that they have been doing for that year, and they touch a little bit on previous years that of the work that they were doing before. The fun part of that event and the part where I kind of got roped in a little more was after the anniversary celebration had ended. So like they had a little after party, a little mix and mingle and to enjoy yourself and such. And when I saw persons expressing themselves through dancing and all of that, I was a bit shocked because this is the first time I'm being at an event like this. So I was like, wow, it was a bit I was a bit taken back by the whole experience and such, but yet still I was intrigued to learn more, intrigued to be a part of the organization because it had this space where persons can be themselves to the point that they can dance. They don't have to worry about somebody saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing that because you're a man," even though the person identifies as trans woman. So I was interested in kind of learning more about that and being a part of spaces like this where persons can be themselves. Javian Nelson, one of the staff here, he wasn't the executive director at the moment when I was there. He prompted me to apply for the project and saying it would benefit you to aid in your professional growth and you may learn some things that you could apply to your social work studies, your studies, etc. So I did and I got through. Started in the project in October of 2017. So I started in the project, doing some work. So throughout my tenure in the project, so we did a residential training where I kind of learned some advocacy skill and how to execute advocacy campaigns. We had different conversation series, like the Building Bridges series, where we had discussion around bullying, around mental health, relationship, conversations that aren't as frequent as other conversations. And it also allowed youth to be a part of the discussion and youth in rural spaces. So we kind of took it out of Kingston because most of the organization's activities always happen in Kingston. So it kind of gave us the opportunity to connect with persons in rural spaces and to hear their stories and their experiences. I also learned about human rights, different policies, how members of the community is affected by some of the laws that exist, how some of the law doesn't protect persons in the community and amendments that can be made to these laws to ensure that every Jamaican citizen enjoy their basic rights. Through me being involved in the youth project and JFlag, I was recommended for the Jamaican Youth Parliament cohort 2018 to 2019, where I did a tenure of, no, it was 2017 to 2018, sorry. I did a tenure of 1 year, so I was youth member of parliament for the constituency, for my constituency, West Rural St. Andrew. So in being a part of that, that kind of furthered our reach or the conversations that we were able to have, connect with different persons. So it furthered our my agenda and having conversation with other persons and also networking. So it kind of helped me with that. Continuing from that now, so after the whole EYG experience and youth parliament and such, I got a permanent job at JFLAG as their support services officer, connecting more with persons in the community, learning more about the persons, about the resources that they have access to, legal aspects of it. Like it was, even now, it is still a learning experience because every day you learn something new that you didn't know before, and it kind of impact on my advocacy skills, etc. So I got a permanent job. I graduated from school. I was more confident in presenting to persons. And through being involved in the youth project, myself and other participants were prompted to be a part of a plenary discussion for beyond homophobia. This was kind of scary for me at first because, yes, presentation skills and research skills kind of get a little boost through being in the youth project. But then I said, oh my God, this is going to be in front of persons that I don't know. Some of them I've never met before. But I got over that obstacle. It was a really good presentation, really good discussion. Got to hear from hear opinions from not only persons in Jamaica, but of residents of other countries who came down to be a part of the discussion, to be a part of the audience, and to give their input, etc. So that was one of my biggest achievements from being a part of the youth project and also executing a successful advocacy campaign where it allowed me to present as well as network with other agencies and other organizations around the issue that we were discussing or we were doing advocacy around for our campaign.